Okay, hi guys. So this is an extension lesson for playing triplets on the drums for a blues feel, or a basic blues feel. So at this point, I'm assuming that you're already able to play number one, so our basic triplet rhythm on blues on the drums. So I'm going to start looking at, beyond that, what else we can do. And I'm going to start with looking at number two here, that you can see, the second one down. And if we compare the two, you can see that it starts out the same, but then pretty quickly it changes, and we have some more complexities happening there between the bass and the snare. So let's try and break down exactly what's happening here. Really, our big change is this here. So we have bass, tick, tick, snare. Now, what I want you to do is realize that this part here is actually also I'll get rid of that, deselect, is also a triplet. We have a snare on the first part of the triplet, and then there's a rest. That's actually a rest, which means nothing happens in the middle one, and then we have a bass on the third one, followed by our standard bass that happens in the next one. So these basses, these two bass notes, are quite close together. So basically, think of it as like bass, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, cut to bass, or 1, 2, 3. So it might be a good idea to start out by just doing the bass and the snare and not worrying about the hi-hats yet. You could even count, instead of doing the hi-hats, you could count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As if, if you've ever seen a waltz, like a dance, and they do that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do the bass with my leg here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And the reason that landed on the 1 is because our next set of triplets, the bass is on number 1. So I'll do that again for you. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Easier to do it that way to start with before you start putting it together with hands and things, I think. All right? So I'll do that, and maybe you'd like to do that along with me. I'm going to expand that up a bit now. So, are we ready? And bass, 2, 3, snare, 2, bass, bass, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's probably the first step. Now, I'm just going to scroll this down so you can see a bit more of it. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Expand that out a little bit. All right, so here we are. Now we're going to add the hi-hat in. Remember, our hi-hat hand goes over the top of our snare hand. All right. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. See if you can do it along with me. 2, 3, snare, bass, bass, 2, 3, snare, bass, bass, 2, 3, snare, 2, 3. Oops, I missed that one. 2, 3, snare, 2, bass, bass, 2, 3, snare, 2, 3. Okay, so we're starting to build up the complexity on these rhythms a little bit. I might leave that one there for this task. See if you can